Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's February the 9th, 2022. Lucid. Look at all of this Lucid insanity. I'm going to give y'all whether or not Lucid is a buy or sell. I'm going to give y'all my analysis just by looking at the price chart. Yeah, look at this historical document of Lucid stock. This is what's been going on since it started trading on the NASDAQ. Take a look. What do you all think about this particular stock? High, low, buy, sell? I mean, what do you think? I'm going to talk about that today on this video. Welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin. This is what I do. I do the price predictions. You guys can see it on my chart without the confusion. I actually place predictions on charts. Everyone else out here just speaks out of both sides of their mouth, waste 45, 50 minutes of your time saying that, well, the market, let me give you the bullish case for Lucid. Let me also give you the bearish case for Lucid. Like, you are in no better position, no better condition than where you were when you first clicked on their video. They need to give you some price targets. They need to give you an analysis as to which way is the market mostly leaning. Is it leaning towards being strong? Is it leaning towards being weak? You got to see both sides of the market. And majority of the people here on this platform is only one side. They only tell you the buy side of the market. And that's a disservice. Because as you guys can tell, in Lucid, price do come down as well. And then that's when they'll come in and tell you to buy the dips. And that's when they tell you to come in, the stock is on discount. You need to come in and buy more of it now. Dollar cost average. They only tell you dollar cost average when the market goes down. Nobody tells you the dollar cost average when the stock goes up. I wonder why. Now, I did a video in Lucid on the 27th of January. Here it is. Let me zoom in and show you what the price did. Right? I always show you the past performance of my price predictions first to prove to you that you can actually do this for yourself without being confused. I played the weakness into the market in Lucid right there on the 27th, right? And look what happened. It went down 22.25%. And not only did it go down, you guys can tell that we're noticing that the market is stopping. What is stopping it from falling further? Why did I say that we can see the price in Lucid come down to $26 and no lower, right? I could have predicted that the market could come down to $17.50, right? But instead I say, hey, let's see the market hold support around 26. And that is what's been going on recently. It's not bad. Now let me get rid of it. Okay? Because we still need to talk, right? We need to talk. And you guys can see that the market has broken below this horizontal line. And now I'm going to elevate it higher, right? Because we're still in a downtrend in the market in Lucid. Now, what we have is we have some history back here. So the market in Lucid is not going to be that quick to fall. We got some landing zones here already established between buying and selling. So those who bought Lucid back during this time frame, either they're going to sell, or like you said, if they're going to be a long-term holder of this stock, they might buy more just to increase their position. So this market, just like we fell right here, I'm not anticipating the market to fall that far that fast. So from the 13th of January all the way till the 28th, the market fell 46%, right? Now, we're still in a downtrend, but the downtrend, I'm not thinking it's going to be that swift, that fast. We might just bounce a couple of days, dip lower, bounce a couple of days, dip lower, something like that, right? Now, did you see this? You still think we're in an uptrend? Yes, we are. So ultimately, the market may try to obtain or bring in the price to this trend, right? Yes, that might be the ultimate objective of this particular stock. So I know many of you have listened and heard people to tell you to come in and buy the dip. I'm here to tell you that the market may ultimately try to come to this trend to keep it elevated and let the market continue to ride higher in price. What do you think? Because if that's the case, this is not the opportunity to buy these dips. because the market's going to continue to fall in Lucid. Let's see what we got. This is Lucid on the 2-day time frame. Okay. And generally, the market is not that weak right now. It's not. We fell 46% in Lucid, and now the market is finding a landing zone. It is able to hold and prop up price around 26. The biggest area is around 24, right? We cannot allow the market in Lucid fall below $24. I might say like 22.50. Can't let that happen. This is Lucid on the 3-day. Okay. Is the market truly bearish? Or are we seeing a reprieve momentarily? All right. I really want to emphasize this. This is only a momentarily movement of us seeing the weakness and the selling subside. This is how the market works. It wants you to get complacent and think that this massive down move that recently happened, that is over. And then the next thing you know, whoosh, the price drops again. Let's see Lucid on the 5-day, right? And this is why I'm still leaning towards this market in Lucid still being weak. From a 5-day, then you look at this on the weekly. The further out in time you go, the weaker you see the price. And if this price doesn't ever break outside of this $30 price, we understand that this price in Lucid is still weak. And I really don't like what happened on this last 2-weekly price bar right here. I really don't like that. This tells me that this ascending line that I got drawn on the chart is still poised to be broken. Yeah. So I'm still bearish in the market in Lucid from a long-term perspective. To me, long-term simply means weekly, monthly basis. This market is still showing and reflecting weakness. Look at that. Now, like I said, can we see price go up? Yes, right? We can. But is this an opportunity to come in and buy the market? Right? Is this an opportunity? It all depends about your time preference. Seriously. If you could scout this market, yeah, maybe this might be the time to come in and buy the market, because this market is actually giving us some strength, right? From this hourly basis, I can actually see the market in Lucid try to go up $29, $30. That's about 9.5%, $31, 13% market move higher. And everyone's going to be so happy and ecstatic and satisfied and celebrating that the market in Lucid is going up. But then in the end, like I said, from a weekly, monthly perspective, this chart is still weak. Which one are you playing? Which time frame are you being involved into the market in Lucid? Are you being involved on a day-to-day basis? Are you being involved on a long-term basis? Because I still see the market in Lucid as weak. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the weakness. And we're going to continue to be weak into the market in Lucid as long as the price doesn't trade above $32 and like 65 cents. We understand what the overall market is trying to do. And we're still here. He's not going to trick us, even though we know he wants to, but he's not going to get us here. Okay. So now let me bring this back over. And let me take this a little bit closer to March time frame, so we can continue to follow and track this market. Okay, so my price target here in Lucid is going to be first area, and we still see buying come in at 26 over the next day or so. We need to take that 4.45% and move on, or I'm sorry, 5.46% and move on. This is where the buying is definitely being established, and we need to move on from there, right? My second area is going to be around 24 though. That's my second area. And then my third area is 22.50, give or take. Okay, so let me run that back. The third area for my price target is 22.50. The second area is $24. The first area is 26. All right, that's it right there. So now, just like I've spoken, just like I've shown you what I think the market in Lucid is going to do in the long term, I want you all to let me know, what do you all think? High, low, where we're going? Give me your price target, give me your price prediction with the comments section below. Leave me one. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.